Alright, we're back again. Hopefully you've been waiting for this. Or not. Now we are going to start chapter number 3, which is character classes. This will be a very short video because we're just going to do that intro page. But the next 12 videos are probably going to be a little bit longer because there's a lot of information on each class. So hopefully you'll bear with me. Obviously, I have done my war paint for the first of those, which is in fact the barbarian. Now, on page 45, chapter 3, classes. Adventurers are extraordinary people, driven by a thirst for excitement into a life that others would never dare lead. They are heroes, compelled to explore the dark places of the world and take on the challenger that lesser women and men can't stand against. Class is the primary definition of what your character can do. It's more than a profession, it's your character's calling. Class shapes the way you think about the world and interact with it and your relationship with other people and powers in the multiverse. A fighter, for example, might view the world in pragmatic terms of strategy and maneuvering and see herself just as a pawn in a much larger game. A cleric, by contrast, might see himself as a willing servant of God's unfolding plan, or a conflict brewing among various deities. While the fighter has contacts in a mercenary company or army, the cleric might know a number of priests, paladins, and devotees who share his faith. Your class gives you a variety of special features, such as a fighter's mastery of weapons and armor, and a wizard's spells. At low levels, your class gives you only 2 or 3 features, but as you advance in level, you gain more, and your existing features often improve. Each class entry in this chapter includes a table summarizing the benefits you gain at every level, and a detailed explanation of each one. Adventurers sometimes advance in more than one class. A rogue might switch direction in life and swear the oath of the paladin. A barbarian might discover latent magical ability and dabble in the sorcerer's class while continuing to advance as a barbarian. Elves are known to combine martial mastery with magical training and advance as fighters and wizards simultaneously. Optional rules for combining classes in this way, called multiclassing, appear in Chapter 6. We're not there yet. 12 classes, listed in the classes table, are found in almost every D&D world and define the spectrum of typical adventurers. First of these classes, Barbarian. A fierce warrior of primitive background who can enter a battle rage. Their hit die is a D12. Primary ability is Strength. Saving throw proficiencies are Strength and Constitution. Armor and weapon proficiencies are Light and Medium Armor, Shields, Simple, and Martial Weapons. The class of Bard, an inspiring magician whose power echoes the music of creation. Their hit die is an 8. Their primary ability is Charisma. Their saving throw proficiencies are Dexterity and Charisma. Their armor and weapon proficiencies are Light Armor, Simple Weapons, Hand Crossbows, Long Swords, Rapiers, and Short Swords. You'll be learning more about the Bard in video 13. Cleric, a priestly champion who wields divine magic in service of a higher power. Hit die is a D8. Their primary ability is Wisdom. Saving throw proficiencies are Wisdom and Charisma. And their armor and weapon proficiencies are Light and Medium Armor, Shields, and Simple Weapons. Cleric is video 14. Druid, a priest of the old faith, wielding the powers of nature, moonlight and plant growth, fire and lightning, and adopting animal forms. Their hit die is also an 8. Their primary ability is also Wisdom. Their saving throw proficiencies are Intelligence and Wisdom. Armor and weapon proficiencies are Light and Medium Armor, non-metal, Shields, non-metal, Clubs, Daggers, Darts, Javelins, Maces, Quarter smektars, Sickles, Slings, and Spears. Or spheres. Okay. Maybe they just have one of those crystal ones. And honestly, that's pretty druid. And that's video 15. Fighter. A master of martial combat, skilled with a variety of weapons and armor. Their hit die is a 10. Their primary ability is either strength or dexterity. Saving throw proficiency is strength and constitution. Armor and weapon proficiency are all armor, shields, simple and martial weapons. Their video 16. Monk. A master of martial arts, harnessing the power of the body in pursuit of physical and spiritual perfection. Their hit die is an 8. Dexterity and wisdom are their primary abilities. Their saving throw proficiencies are dexterity and strength. Armor and weaponry proficiencies are only simple weapons and short swords. Hear more about them in video 17. Paladins. A holy warrior bound to a sacred oath. Hit die is a 10. Primary ability, strength and charisma. Saving throw proficiency, wisdom and charisma. Armor and weapon proficiencies, all armor, shields, simple and martial weapons. And they are video 18. Ranger. A warrior who uses martial prowess and nature magic to combine threats on the edges of civilization. Their hit die is a d10. Primary ability is dexterity and wisdom. Their saving throw proficiencies are strength and dexterity. Armor and weapon proficiencies are light and medium armors, shields, simple and martial weapons. And they join us on video 19. Rogue. A scoundrel who uses stealth and trickery to overcome obstacles and enemies. Hit die is a d8. Primary ability is dexterity. Saving throw proficiencies, dexterity and intelligence. Armor and weapon proficiencies, light armor, simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords. They knock in on video 20. Sorcerer. A spellcaster who draws on inherent magic from a gift or bloodline. Their hit die is only a d6. You are squishy. Their primary ability is charisma. Their saving throw proficiency are constitution and charisma. Armor and weapons are daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and light crossbows. Notice no armor. And they knock in on video 21. Then we have a warlock, a wielder of magic that is derived from a bargain with an extraplanar entity. Your hit die is a d8. Your primary ability is also charisma. Your saving throw proficiency is wisdom and charisma. Your armor and weapon proficiencies, light armor and simple weapons. They clock in with video 22. And last but not least, wizard. A scholarly magic user capable of manipulating the structures of reality. Hit die is a d6. Primary ability is intelligence. Saving throw proficiency is intelligence and wisdom. And our armor and weapon proficiencies are daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and crossbows, light crossbows. And of course, we do those on video 23. Now hopefully I will actually be cranking these out instead of my lackluster performance on actually remembering to take time to do these. But I think I'm back in the swing of it, I hope. If you enjoyed this video, please follow and like. And I hope you will enjoy our next informative video of Barbarian, aka number 12. Keep playing.